What is up, YouTube? Two Wheeled Logan here, out on a beautiful evening in historic Alexandria, Virginia. Don't really have anything to do in particular, but just finished doing a little work on the bike, replaced the front brake pads, replaced the brake fluid all around, and cleaned out the fuel system. Figured I'd take the bike out for a little shakedown to make sure everything was running all right and stopping all right, more importantly. So far, so good. Seems like she's doing okay. Brakes are grabbing good. Replaced out the cheapo front brake pads I put on when I first bought the bike with some nice EBC double H centered brake pads, or double H if you're in the UK. Guy's got his OV jersey on up there. If you didn't know, today was the Washington Capitals Stanley Cup parade, and it was beautiful, and I'm really upset I didn't get to go because I ain't got no PTO. So I had to watch it from my computer. But my Capitals are now officially Stanley Cup champions. But it has been a non-stop party up here. I've never seen a group of grown men party as hard as the Washington Capitals have so far, but by God, I love it. So if you watched my last video, first of all, thank you to everybody that wished my nephew Corbin a happy birthday. He's in Texas right now, and so I'm not sure if he's gotten to watch it yet, but I'm sure he will see it once he's back, and he is going to flip out. For real though, thank y'all. I do really appreciate it. But if you also watched it, and you watched to the very end, I said that I had some very important news to announce. I was waiting on my buddy Snowdrift to see how he was going to announce it. We had talked about doing like a little collaborative video or something, but we just started kind of getting pressed for time, so he went ahead and made his video, and I'm going to make mine now. What road am I on? Franconia. That looks like traffic that way. That looks like traffic that way, so we are going to go the not traffic way. Okay? Okay. So if you haven't heard already, myself and Corey are going to make our way down to meet up with Snowdrift and Nick and Moto Riot and go ride the Tail of the Dragon. That's right, people. I'm finally getting to do one of my dreams. Go ride the Tail of the Dragon and the Cherahola Skyway and Moonshiners 28 and all the other awesome roads down there in the Deals Gap area. We got us a cabin, big old cabin right on a creek. It's beautiful. Oh, it's awesome. But we got our cabin, we have our motorcycles, and a big old cooler full of beer, and it is going to be one hell of a weekend. We're heading down Friday after next. Going to be about an 8.5 hour drive, I think, for Corey and I to get down there. I'm sure it's much shorter for the guys in Tennessee, but we're tagging up down there at the cabin, do a whole day Saturday of riding around, and then back up here Sunday to go back to work on Monday. So, you know, no rest for the wicked, I guess, but it's going to be a really good time. We've been working on planning it out since probably January or February. I've been trying to keep it under wraps until we got all the plans and details pinned down, but I think it's going to be a real great time, and I know we're all looking forward to it. We're all getting excited. You know, it's like, as of right now, like 10 days away, and it still doesn't feel quite real. I've still got a few more things I got to get done in preparation for the trip, and getting all the moving parts together. Thankfully, Corey's dad has a truck and a trailer, so he's letting us use that so we don't have to ride all the way down there, because I'll be honest with you, if I had to ride 9 hours, I don't think I'd be riding the next day. I think my wrist couldn't take it. So like I said in the last video, the bike is still for sale. I had a buyer lined up who was all ready to purchase it, but because of some other circumstances, I wasn't able to kind of guarantee that I could sell it and get the new bike in time for this trip. So I had to back out of the sale, and It really sucks because I was actually really excited about picking up this new one, but you know, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. So currently the Ninja's going on the trip, and I figure there's no better way to send her off into the wild blue yonder than a trip down to the best motorcycling road in the world. So somehow we've made a whole loop. I'm not sure how we did it, but we're back to almost where we started. Ah, new brakes are grabbing good. I always hate that whenever you change out your brake pads or something in your brake system, and so you go and grab the brakes the way that you normally would when they were worn out, and you just get like almost thrown over the front. Oh, by the way, that's the first Topgolf ever in America. If you're into Topgolf, I still haven't gotten to go yet, but yeah, that's where it all started, right there. So before I lose any more of my daylight, let me go ahead and close out by saying thank you guys for watching. Your viewership makes all of this worth doing. And be on the lookout over the next, God, there's going to be so much footage from this trip. I think we're probably going to be putting out stuff for like a month, just based on just random things from it. I plan on trying to film from like the point that I get in the truck to the point that we're like leaving on the Sunday. So I'm sure it's gonna be a ton of stuff. I got like 5 GoPro batteries and 2 memory cards and my external hard drive for my laptop. It's gonna be nuts. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be great. Be sure to check out Snowdrift and Motor Riot's channels also for additional content from the trip, as well as just any of their other additional content, because those guys are, you know, putting out videos just like I am, probably more frequently than I am, so they're worth a go and a subscribe, and I'll put a link down at the bottom. So anyways guys, that's it for me. Do a little no rain dance for me, because it looks like there's about a 40 to 50% chance that it's going to rain next week. Obviously that's like a 2-week out forecast, so hopefully it changes in our favor, but if not, I'll just ride in the rain, man. I ain't missing out on this opportunity for anything. Oh God, make the light. But that's it for me guys. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all at the Tail of the Dragon. Later.